Hi, everybody. I'm John Burns with AudienceView Professional, and today we want to look at the consumer flow, the process of buying tickets from a client's website. So I'm going to go through two flows. One is a flow that's very simple and straightforward, and then the second flow is the flow that I usually go through when I'm doing a demonstration, and it has all the bells and options enabled. So you can see both of those processes. So first I'm going to buy tickets to a comedy show. It's a general admission event. So I'm at the client website. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to find the show I want. Here it is, Eric Andre. And I'm going to click through to buy tickets. I click on him and I go to a page to buy the tickets for the date that he is performing. I'm going to buy a couple of VIP tickets because I love a VIP experience. I'm going to add those to my cart. I'm going to go ahead and check out. Here's my cart. This all looks good to me, so I'm going to continue and enter my customer information. Our typical checkout flow with AudienceView Professional is a guest checkout. We do use the email address as a unique identifier so that we are tracking each customer's purchases over months or years. Here's my order review. This looks good to me too. I'm going to continue on and put in my credit card information. We are PCI certified. We do not store any credit card information within our platform. And I have an opt-in to receive, of course, the client marketing materials. I have to agree to the terms and conditions. These would be your terms and conditions, and they can be customized. So my order button has the amount I'm spending. If that doesn't look right, I can just scroll up and remove unwanted items. I'm going to go ahead and place my order. I have an order confirmation. I have links to share my purchase on my own social media. And I have some additional information. In this case, it's a sponsor logo, but you could use other information about parking or how to enter the venue. And here, of course, are my barcoded e-tickets. At the time my purchase went through, I received a order confirmation, and it is branded, and it also has that additional information about the sponsor, and it details what I've purchased, and I have a link to my e-tickets through here, so I always have access to my e-tickets through my email. So that is a very simple process. The only options we're offering is to pick out the tickets and put them in the cart and buy them. Now I'm going to go through a flow where we have some additional options enabled. Okay, some upsell opportunities, some checkout questions. So I'm at a different client's website. So once again, I'm going to find an event that I would like to purchase. Here I'm going to purchase 6. I'm going to click the Buy Tickets link. In this case, this event has multiple performances. Notice I can have an event image and a description, and we can include links. I'm going to choose my date. There's more than one performance on that date. I'm going to choose the evening performance, and I'm going to pick out my seats from a seating chart. There are a couple of links here, a promo code and a member benefits. These links only appear if there is, in fact, some sort of discount code that's active or some member benefits. I'm going to pick out my seats from a seating chart. I'm going to notice that we can have different price levels. We can have wheelchair accessible seats and companion seats enabled, and we can make our charts look like the venue. I'm showing where the stage is. I can see where aisles are. I'm going to grab a couple of seats on the aisle. I can have more than one price point per ticket. So I'm going to grab a couple of those, and just like my other process, I'm going to add them to my cart. I can check out, or I could add additional events. I'm just going to go ahead and check out. So here is my cart page, just like before. Now in this example, I have different delivery options. I could choose regular mail. There's a cost for that. I could choose will call. I'm going to still go ahead and choose my barcoded e-ticket. Now the tickets are going to be under my name. If I were buying them for someone else, I could put their name on the order so that your attendance list would have my guest's name. The other thing I can do is I can add the names and email addresses of people I'm bringing with me, and this has two purposes. These individuals would receive the pre-event email our system can send out, and it allows you to capture email addresses beyond the person who's buying the tickets. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to continue on. Also, if you are a not-for-profit organization, we can ask for a donation. on checkout. So I've got a couple of donation options here. If I choose one, I have some suggested amounts. These can be customized. I can also make my donation uh, regularly recurring. So I'm going to make this a monthly donation, and I'm going to say I don't want an end date. I want this just to continue. I'm going to add that to my cart. We also have the ability to add on a product. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to continue. And just like my other process, I'm going to enter my customer information. If I had set up a password, which I can do at any time if I like, I could log in and then this form would populate. So just like all consumer sites, I can set up a password that's linked to my email address. But regardless of whether I do that, we are maintaining a single patron record for me based on my email address and capturing full buying history based on that. I am going to continue. We have checkout questions that we can ask. They can be required or optional. Notice I can't continue. I have some required questions. One is about my COVID requirements. Currently, we're requiring vaccinations, and so I have to indicate that I understand that. Also, the event that I've chosen has a strobe light, so I have to indicate that I understand that. Notice my continue button has highlighted. These last two questions are optional. I'm still going to answer them. And would I like my donation to be anonymous? So we can tag questions to particular events or particular items, products, fundraising donations. So uh, now I'm on my order review page, and just like before, if this looks good to me, I'm going to continue and put in my credit card information. Oh, I want to mention that I'm letting my browser populate these fields. We are PCI certified. I mentioned that. Um, this autofill is coming from my browser, not from our platform. I have that same opt-in for the marketing materials, and I have to agree to the terms. And I'm going to go ahead and place my order. And once again, I get a confirmation page with links to share my purchase. And of course, I have my e-tickets here. I also, hopefully, received a confirmation email. And I did, and it's going to look very much like the other one. Now, in addition, since I made that donation, I have a separate thank you for that donation. And so once again, this can be branded, this can be customized based on the campaign I gave to or even the amount that I donated. We also have the ability to generate physical letters so that you can mail them out. That's the basic checkout flow for buying tickets. A couple of things I want to mention is that our pages are what we call responsive, meaning regardless of the size device your consumers are browsing on, we're going to deliver the same content in an easy to follow, attractive method. I'm going to go back to the calendar, including the ability to pick out my seats from a seating chart. So it's very much the same flow that you got in the regular full screen if I were working from my computer. Uh, the other thing I want to mention is that we fully integrate with Google Tag Manager. So if you want to track uh, activity from your website, from web ads through the buying process, and even retarget customers who maybe abandoned carts. That is all possible thanks to our integration with Google Tag Manager. That's all I wanted to share with you today. Thank you for spending this time with us. Have a great day.